Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing well. I have decided I'd like to try to at least do a new kind of video series on YouTube, which is basically popping on every Sunday for a couple of minutes to show what I've done throughout the week. And I'm hoping this will actually motivate me to craft during the week and craft more on weekends. I recently also bought a overhead light, so I'll be able to see better in my craft room, and like I won't get any weird shadows from the light above me. So that will hopefully be delivered within the next couple of days, so then I can craft for a couple of hours at least after work that I get to myself. And I've got projects that I want to complete this year that I've already started, and hopefully by showing something on a Sunday, the end of the week, I can be accountable for what I've done or what I haven't done. And yeah, maybe it will encourage other people to continue up a regular crafty schedule, and might even give you some more ideas on what you can do. So I've got this little tray that I'll be keeping on my desk and putting my completed projects in it. I actually just noticed one thing is missing from the box, so I'll just grab it. Okay, there it is. That is a birthday card that I did yesterday for my son. His birthday's coming up, so I needed to make him a card. But yeah, so here it is. This Woodlands journal, I've already done a separate video, so you're welcome to check that out if you haven't already. I won't bother going through it now because you've already seen it. Yeah, and as I just mentioned, a birthday card for my son's birthday that's coming up. Haven't written in it yet. It's pretty basic. Just pretty much pieced some paper together and popped a couple of die cuts on the front. So yeah, that'll be his card. Now these little beady things, they might seem really random, but I've decided that the next journal that I'm doing is either 2 or 3 like fairy princess type girly journals for my nieces. So I decided to make it a couple of charms. These are actually, believe it or not, the first kind of charms that I've actually made, beaded charm type things. So it was fun experimenting with that. They're definitely not professional. They're just like on a stretchy wire, and they're made for kids. Like, they're just plastic beads. But the main reason why I wanted to do these little dangly things is because I picked this up from an op shop, and it's just got trays of beads inside it. It was only $4, and I'll just try to pull out the trays. Yeah, so that's 1 tray, 2 tray, and in total there's four complete trays of all of these different kind of girly beads in them. They're all plastic, but I thought if I don't do something with them, I'll never make a start, and they'll just sit there gathering dust. So yeah, I decided to make these 3 to kind of get me into a flow of things, and I don't actually mind how they turned out. They'll go well in the journals, and I'll make a whole lot more, I'm sure of it. This one I made yesterday, and it's just an old envelope. I cut off the flap to go in my Woodlands journal, so these are leftover scraps from it, and I just did some collaging on the front of it with some botanical images, and it's also got some jelly printed paper at the back too, and some spare handkerchief and scrapbooking pages from my Woodlands journal. And yeah, it's just a really basic kind of collage. And this is just like a journaling card as well that I did. I literally ripped the bottom of this piece of paper and then stuck it on the back here to make a little accent on the back of the journaling card. So I thought that looked pretty cool. I don't have any plans for this. This will just be part of my stash. I made a couple of birthday cards today, just generic birthday cards. I don't have any plans for who I'm going to be giving these to. I do have a lot of birthdays coming up though, so I'm sure they'll get a lot of use out of them. And I'm really happy with how the Australiana cards came out. It was from a paper pad by Couture Creations, which I've had for a couple of years now, so it was really nice to use some of their papers. And that is all for my projects, but another little challenge that another little personal challenge that I'm making for myself is I've got this little container of scraps that I'm keeping next to my desk as well, and all of my offcuts during the week that I don't use, just small bits, not huge pieces, but all of those little bits, I just pop them in this container, and then at the end of the week or on a Saturday or Sunday, I go through my bin, try to make it at least a couple of things out of them and use up a little bit of the papers, and anything that I don't use up will go in the bin. So I'm not hoarding it, but at the same time I feel like that I'm still able to use up some scraps and not waste everything. So it gives me the opportunity to use them up for other projects in the future if I like, and then just not hoard papers either and just get rid of the rest. So yeah, that's my intention, and that is my first little crafty show and tell for the week, if you like. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well and have a great rest of the week. I will see you next week. Bye.